What's up guys, back with another video again. So my last video I posted, I actually changed out the cabin air filter on the Genesis. Now the reason that led into that is because I was starting to hear some fan noises going on. So I'm pretty sure my actual like heater fan is going out, or AC fan, whatever you want to call it. So this is going to be a quick video on how to take it out, and just show you it's quick and easy. It really is. I mean, I've already looked at the other parts on ordering a fan for it. It's like 50 to 70 bucks depending on what you get. The OEM one that's actually in it right now is a Bosch fan. So but I've taken it out before, and I've cracked it open to see if I could maybe like lube it up or something, because the fan itself works, but it has dead spots in it. So eventually it does need to get replaced, especially with it being almost summer now. Like, the temperatures are all over the place. Like last night was like low 40s, so it was kind of cold. And I mean, the fan works, but every now and then it'll just stop, and then you'll have to go up underneath it, smack it, get it to get out of that dead spot. So it's kind of a similar situation with like starters. Like sometimes car starters, they'll hit a dead spot, you smack them, and then they'll start spinning again. But that's usually when you know they're about to go out. So you're gonna have to order another one of those. But I got up underneath it, I pulled the fan out, and I popped the back cover off of it to see what's going on. It is pretty dirty on the inside of it. It wasn't lubed up at all. So I basically just dropped some oil inside the shaft of it to basically quiet it down, because it started squeaking and everything. So but basically, so what you're gonna have to do if you are replacing your fan motor in the Genesis Coupe, now this is a 2013, so I'm imagining it's gonna be the same throughout them all, 13 to 16. But I could be wrong. All the trim levels should be the same too, the 2.0 or the 3.8, because they're all pretty much, they should all use the same HVAC system. But so basically all you're gonna need is you're gonna have to disconnect the battery. So make sure you disconnect the battery. Then you're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver. That's pretty much it. You could go with the smaller size one for the back screw, which you're about to see. But I can do it with this one, so I'm not too worried about it. And then I'll just show you the fan, and then I'll show you where I'm pretty sure is the resistor for the fan. So basically we'll get up underneath here, and yes, it is kind of a tight fit. So here you got the fan, which is right under the glove box, and then over here, so you got the ductwork going for it, and then right here there's a plug, if you can see it. It's held in by 2 Phillips head screws. See if you can get up in there. With the light's kind of rough, but so there's one Phillips here, one Phillips there, the connector. That should be the resistor for the fan. So, and then you got the fan itself right here, which is actually a super easy way to get it done. You got the connector on the side, but all you gotta do, it's pretty easy. So it has a little side tab on it. I was just using the screwdriver. Go ahead and apply some pressure to the side of the clip. It'll bend in a little bit. Just go ahead and use the screwdriver and push it together, and it'll pop out like so. And then if you look underneath of it, so you got this screw. There's a screw up under here, and then you got this little back screw right here, guys. So that's it. All you gotta do is loosen up these 3 screws. See if I can do this without blinding you guys about the sun. There's one underneath here, that one. Jesus. Got 2 of them out. And the third one's going to be back here, right there. And be careful when you're undoing the third one, because obviously then there's nothing holding this fan in place. So if it wants to, it'll just drop. Gonna hold you guys up against the fan. Okay, so I'm taking off the last screw, and then literally with all the screws out, it'll literally just fall out. So here we got the whole fan. Like I was saying, I don't know if you can see it. It's by Bosch. So it spins. You can kind of hear some noise. Don't know if you guys can hear it, but it sounds like it's winding. It's pretty much not really serviceable. I mean, this clip, I've taken this clip off. The fan cover doesn't pop off. It looks like it's raised up a little bit. I mean, I could probably take it off if I really, really wanted to, but I don't want to destroy it in the process. And then you have the little side clips. You have one here, here, spin it around. You have another one here and here. So, and then basically literally this whole cover will pop off, and then it'll expose the back, the coils inside of it, little rubber stoppers on the sides, and the shaft that runs through it. I just literally dropped a chunk of grease right in the middle of it, spun it a couple times, let the grease like try to draw through it, just to keep it quiet for a little bit. Because I mean, I will have to replace this since it does have dead spots in it, but at least to quiet it up a little in the meantime. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then installing it the same way, it's kind of error proof. I mean, the way it's designed to sit in, you can't really mess it up, because even with the fan itself out, as you can see, it has like a little tab up here for on the fan itself, how the fan has this tab. So it's almost like it's only going to go in one way, so you can't really mess that up. And then you can see the cabin air filter up there, of course. So you got the cabin air filter up there. You got the whole opening that leads into your whole HVAC system, shoots that way, and you got your little feet vents. But besides that, and the resistor being over there, see if I can show you with the light. This guy, this should be the resistor right there. So same concept. Has a little tab up top on the top half of it. Push it down, pull it out. You're gonna need a small screwdriver for that one to pull that resistor out. But usually, if the fan's still running, the resistor is good. The only way I would say to check it is if the fan itself did not work, if you smacked it, it didn't work, if the connections looked good, all that, then it would probably be a culprit of the resistor maybe going out. But I highly doubt it. It'd probably be the motor before the resistor. But that's pretty much gonna be it, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this back in, and yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick video on if you do need to replace your fan in your Genesis Coupe. It's honestly super easy. I mean, there's been other cars where they have like bottom panels covering it, and then that's a whole mess of things, trying to take the panels off without snapping clips and trying to figure out if it is tucked way back in behind wire harnesses and so on and so forth. But besides that, you got 3 Phillips head screws, screwdriver, disconnect the battery, and then you got your fan. So, like I said, you can find it on Rock Auto for 50 to 80 bucks, or you can go OEM if you really want to, if you want to go all out. Like I said, this is a Bosch one, so it's looking like the part number on it is going to be 121109 for the Bosch one. That's what it looks like the actual thing is going to be, but they could change numbers too, so I wouldn't keep that too much in heart. And also remember, if you do try to take this cover off, and if your fan is squeaking or something like that, and you try to lube it up, make sure that when you take it off, you don't damage your electrical plug, because that's not going to be fun for anybody. Then it's not going to work, and then you just popped it open, took it off, and now you have to spend some money to get a new air filter or air fan. But besides that, if you like the video, leave a like. If you want to see more videos or ask any more questions about this or replacing this, Go ahead, leave a comment down in the comment section. Other than that, if you can, if you're not already subscribed, definitely subscribe. Share on social media like Facebook, all that good stuff. Try to get the channel a little bit bigger. But besides that, guys, that was the quick video for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, guys. See ya.